going on, guys? T Blake here. Today we're going to be talking about kind of democratizing the sneaker monitor service. So if you've known me for a while, bots, monitors, not been my thing, but what I really loved was something called Restocks, which was an app a couple years back. Some of you guys might remember it. It was owned by a guy named Luke. Luke, non-responsive, no interest in running it, said he kind of ran himself into a money pit, although I looked at some of the numbers that he got in funding, which was well into $100,000. So I'm not quite sure how that was squandered, but there's a huge gap, right? And there's some really amazing bot services, some amazing proxy providers, and a lot of these guys have been super helpful in talking to and just kind of getting information. But kind of the gateway drug to any of this stuff is a monitor. Now, I've been in the sneaker industry for over 10 years now, and I was always so confused with how different sites were getting information earlier, how they were scraping information, getting images, links. And the simple answer is it's a monitor. They're not crazy hard to set up and implement. They are a little expensive to maintain, and a lot of groups will have them behind paywalls of like $30, $40. So we looked at this. My two business partners, the owners of Sneaker Shouts and Sneaker Steel, we looked at this, we said, how could we do this in an affordable way? So today we had a perfect example. We had a restock on some of these shoes. A lot of people were able to get through, but you'll notice here that the products get loaded up at 11:56 for a release date at noon. So you have a 4-minute head start on getting in the right place to purchase these, and that 4 minutes makes a huge difference. I've tested these, I've used these before. That's how I got some of the quick strikes. I got the Flint 13s that way. So it really is how people are getting information, and you don't really see it on Twitter because it's all behind a paywall. So one of the things that this app does, in addition to sneakers, because we've seen with COVID-19, a lot of things have been pushed back, but there's also tons of money to be made for some other sites, Amazon, Target, pool reselling, all different kinds of stuff has gone into kind of like that resale market. So these sites are covered that way. Deal Monitor, Shopify Monitor, so over 200 sites on here. Again, I'm not trying to sell you guys hard on it. I honestly don't, I want you guys to get something that you feel strong about. And get something that you can be successful with. So when you click subscribe now, there is a free trial here, so you can check that out. And when you get the free trial, you'll get an email that will pop you over to the Discord. So you can see here in the Discord, literally a minute ago, someone just joined, but you have access to all these different monitor links. So you can see here when stuff restocks on Nike, you can see when things come back on sneakers, you can see when things restock from Supreme, and then you can quick task different things. So for Amazon, if you're trying to cop these dumbbells, you can auto add to cart. There's no bot, you just click that link. For Foot Locker, when things restock, the same thing. And again, this is kind of that gateway drug into getting into some of these bots, that sort of thing. But there's still a pretty high success rate for copying things manually. For Target, ring fits, cards, Funko Pops, that sort of thing. Anything that resells, whether you want it for personal use or something else, you can see right here, right? There was a huge restock, 551 units of the Bowman baseball. I'll add a little eyes on that. But you can set up and customize it for whatever channels you want. Right now, bikes are going for more than double, triple price. The freezers are going for double price. And again, the cost per month is $7. So if you are doing this kind of thing, it's really hard to not kind of get your money back, whether you're trying to just cop something personally or buy something to resell. Have a deal monitor here as well for when stuff goes off a certain price. So if you're in retail arbitrage, there's a lot of things you can do there too. You also get information when different Shopify stores restock. Right? So for example, Kith restocks some of the top 3 Jordan 3s. You have Concepts hitting some stuff. Soulfly put back up more Jordan 1s, some more concept stuff. And again, you can customize the monitors for whatever you're interested in, so you don't have to get notifications pushed to everything. For Kith, for example, you just have a solo channel for that. So there's a lot of things that can be done with this service, right? There's also a bunch of EU sites. So the EU sites are both within the Shopify filter. You have Foot Locker EU there as well. Farfetch is in here as well. And then, of course, Easy Supply when there is a drop. Since I just set up this, there has not been an update. But when there is one, it gets pinged here. You get a little notification. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this, I highly recommend just trying it out for free. There's some helpful guides here as well, right? So when you do join, you're not just, stuck and not really knowing what to do. So there's some videos on how to learn. But if you're really trying to understand what's going on and how people are copying and you're kind of missing out, there doesn't need to be an expensive paywall between you and that information. So if you want to check it out, you can. Links in the bio. Again, I co-own the site. I do not fully own it. And yeah, if there's feedback you guys have, I'm totally open to it. So hopefully this video is helpful. T-Blake signing out. Peace, guys.